And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Flight. Um, I don't remember what episode this is, but I was thinking that I'll probably just start giving the date instead of because the episodes numbers actually don't mean anything really. Today is December 2nd, 2023. So, good morning, and I hope you're starting your morning off with a great cup of coffee and enjoying your day. And today, I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, and I was thinking maybe ferrets. So, I actually don't know too much about ferrets. When I was a child, I had a neighbor that had ferrets. They would say that they'd bite, so I wasn't allowed to play with them. So, I never really interacted with them too much, although I saw them a little bit. And then I never really thought about ferrets too much going forward, and I just, pretty much just forgot about them. But last year, probably about 6 months or so, I was in a class, and a person in that class, she actually had like a ferret, and she would talk about him a lot. And she'd talk about how there's only one. She only has one, but you're supposed to have at least two, I guess, if you get ferrets. And she'd talk about it a little bit, right? So that kind of got me interested. So I went on YouTube and looked up a few things about ferrets, and then YouTube started recommending me like all these kinds of things, or like all these videos on ferrets, and I kind of binged them a little bit. Not because I'm too interested in getting a ferret, I don't think, but because it's interesting, like it's something new, and there's a lot to learn there, and I enjoy that, and also because they are adorable, right? So it's really fun to like watch videos of them like playing around and doing their cute things, like why people like them. So I thought that was interesting, and I guess they're illegal in several states. So I don't know if it's most states or just a few states, but I guess in some states they are illegal. I don't actually know why. There's probably a good reason to that. I know like some dog breeds are illegal too, and even though that's a big controversy, there tends to be like reasons, at least reasons for why they're illegal. So I'm assuming the same thing is true with ferrets, right? But who knows? So they seem to be a good replacement for like a cat or a dog. Like if you're in an apartment, and also apparently they don't make much sound. So if you want to, something that's not going to be barking all night, a ferret's a good way to go. So I guess that's the kind of like the pluses of them. And of course, they seem to be like just balls of like play and energy, just doing adorable things all the time. That seems pretty cool. There also seems to be like a fad nature to it, because almost all the ferret videos I see that are being recommended to me are about somewhere between 4 and 2 years old. So it must have been like a COVID kind of fad going through YouTube. So you'll find a few things a little bit newer and a few things a little bit older, but for the most part, it seems to be like right there. So that's interesting too. How it must have been like a trend at the time, right? Where it's like, well, if you have a ferret and you're making videos, make sure to make ferret videos. So yeah, but the ferrets themselves seem very adorable, right? So they have a kind of adorable face that it's easy to love, and they tend to be, or it seems at least by watching the videos, that they're pretty good with being handled, that they don't mind it, and they won't like attack you and bite you too much. Yeah, so that was kind of what was on my mind. So I thought, yeah, I'll come on here and talk about ferrets a little bit. But I don't think I would ever get one. So growing up, my family had both cats and dogs. The pet that was mine was always a cat. And then when I became an adult, I had another cat. Considering everything, that I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, but I would consider getting a dog maybe. But I think I'd rather have a cat or a dog before a ferret. So. But maybe maybe that's just my bias. Maybe I'm just too comfortable with cats and dogs. But in any case, I think ferrets seem to make good pets, and they're very adorable. And it's fun learning about new things and going down a little bit of a YouTube rabbit hole, right? No pun intended. So yeah, so that was on my mind. So I thought I'd record a quick episode of Morning Coffee with Flight. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for listening. And have a good day and enjoy your coffee. Take care.